Hello everybody and welcome to GoFormative number 14, Math Help, if you need it. This is one of my favorites. Central tendency. Central tendency is just fancy for mean, median, mode, range, and all those data pieces. What I find common in middle schoolers is that someone could be like, oh, I know mean, median, mode, and range. Yep, I got it. Or perhaps a kid knows 3 out of 4 of those. What they don't know is that central. You say, what's central tendency? They're going to say, I don't know. So you could know all 4 things, but you don't know that is part of the central tendency of a data set. So let's get central tendency in your brain for you to realize, oh, that's the same thing as mean, median, mode, and range. So that is for sure number 1. Okay. Number 2, can we just review really quick how to do each of those things? So mean, median, mode, and range. My handwriting is beautiful, and thanks for noticing. All right. So what is the mean? It's when you add all the numbers, okay, the hashtags, add up all the numbers, and then divide by how many hashtags. So if they're this data set right there, how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. You'd add up all these numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, and then you divide it by 6 because there's 6 numbers. That's how you do the mean. Median, it stands for middle number, middle hashtag. What is the only problem with an unscrambled, mixed up, unscrambled would be in order. A scrambled data set where the numbers aren't in order, why can't I just figure out the median by that? For example, take this data set here. Let me scramble it up, okay? 1, 4, 5, 2, 3, and put another 3 there. It's the same numbers, but the median is the middle number of a data set that's in order. So I'm just going to write in order. That's something to keep in mind because I have trained everyone to be able to finish the following phrase. Here it comes. What's the first thing we do with all data sets? That's right. We put them in order. So if you didn't say anything, that's what we do. We put them in order. So now that they're in order, I look right in the middle. Okay, what's the middle number? There is none. It's the middle of this is nothing. And we're going to split that in half. And what number is between 3 and 3? Well, it's 3. Okay. So the middle number is 3. Whereas if I were to do the middle number of this and not put them in order, I'd get 4.5. Well, these are the same data sets, except for that's a wrong answer because they're not in order. So once I put them in order, I can get my median by looking right in the middle. Gone. What is the mode? Mode stands for most common number, most common hashtag. So which number do you see come up the most? And the answer is 3, so the mode is also 3. Okay. The range is the biggest number minus the smallest number. So what's the biggest number here? 5. What's the smallest number? 1. So what's the range? 4. And that, my friends, screenshot, is how you find the mean, median, mode, and range. More advanced than that would be to teach you how to find the lower quartile, the upper quartile, the interquartile range, and to find out if there's any outliers. So that's advanced though. We're talking 8th grade going on to 9th grade. You will need to know it. So if it comes up, we'll talk about it. Let's move on. We'll come back to it if it comes up. So here's your review. it does review those for you in case you need to see how to find the mean. And then it asks you, please find the mean of that. So we're gonna take a calculator, we're gonna add them all up and divide by how many numbers are and write those in for our answers. We can do both those sets right now. Again, you can pause this video as you work. This video could be on your phone while you're working on your Chromebook, however you want. Here's another way to find the median. Here's some examples, and then it asks you find the median of that. Same thing here, mode, examples. So even without my explanation, you can read this. It will tell you and walk you through all of them. And now we get to put these numbers in order. Yes, we can. Put them in order and find the range. Yes, we can. Put them in order, find the mean, median, mode, and range. Yep, we just did all that. We sure can. But we need to put them in order first. Put in order and find the mean, median, mode, and range. We are so good now. We can do all that. If it's not going to ask me anything else, then I can be done. And I'm done.